In a world full of superheroes, there are two that stand above the rest. The Commander and Jetstream. His super strength makes him pretty much indestructible, and she has the power of supersonic flight along with the total mastery of unarmed combat. By day, they live as Steve and Josie Stronghold, the top real estate agents in the metropolis of Maxville. But whenever duty calls, they are the Commander and Jetstream. Me, I have my own names for them. Mom and Dad. That's me in the middle. You look at them and see the defenders of the world. All I see is my dad wearing tights.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
This is Cheapseat Reviews.
Hello, and thank you for listening to Cheapseat Reviews, the podcast that explores the Hollywood film industry for the greater good. This is episode 159. And tonight we're talking about Sky High. That's right, I am Sean Allred, and joining me tonight is Andrew, Uncle Jimison.
And now for some more bad news.
Stupid freaking computer.
All right, guys, that's the end of the show.
Yeah, that's it. That's all we need right there.
Damn it.
We are good to go.
Not my computer.
Here we go, out of 10.
My not normal computer. I'm going to try that again. Andrew, Uncle Jimison.
Hello. I kind of like that as my intro.
Okay. Me
Just,
screwing up?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's
We'll
always
use that as my intro.
okay.
We'll fix it in post.
Oh, no. I actually do need to fix the intro in post because I hit the fader and it got loud. Corny. What? Oh, Corny. I don't want a large farva, Logan.
Sorry.
Large larva?
Yeah.
I will say this.
Have
Sorry,
you never
here's
seen
the-
Super Troopers?
No.
If you say shenanigans one more time.
You've never seen Super Troopers?
You need to go watch that right meow.
Oh my gosh, dude. I can't believe you've never seen Super Troopers. All the dumb shit you watch, you've never seen that movie?
No.
That's a good
is it?
movie. The guy who played the bus driver is in that movie. It's about a bunch of highway patrolmen who are like the dumbest people ever. And there's this bit where they go to a burger place and he wants a liter of cola. And he's like, dude, just get a large farva. He's like, I don't want a large farva. I want a liter of cola. You got to go watch it. I don't know if it's streaming, but find a way to watch it. It's really funny. It's dumb humor, but it's funny.
Didn't we see that guy on like Beer Fest or something like that too?
Very
Probably.
possible. I don't know.
The guy, the bus guy, like he's on these low budget comedies.
Oh
I
yeah,
think.
well that's his.
Part of
That's
it.
yeah. I mean that's his career is these Club Dread, Super Troopers. Yeah, Beer Fest, the Salmon. What?
Yeah, he ends
Slam
up
and
drowning
Salmon?
in a vat of beer.
Yeah, they're wow, that's awful.
No, well then his twin brother comes and saves the day.
Oh, he was in an episode of Agent Carter. Nice. I like that show.
He was an Agent Carter, really?
Yeah. He was.
What was he in Agent Carter?
He was an episode called "Now Is Not the End," and he was Madison Avenue guy. I mean,
He must have been on set somewhere.
yeah, I guess.
Oh, sorry. By the way, my actual intro is. What's up?
Okay. Oh, all right.
That was me getting high.
Yeah, I'm with you. And Sam, the bus
Yes.
driver, Vector.
Oh, you made me bus driver, eh?
Well, it would have been funny had you seen that friggin' movie. I can't believe you've never seen Super Troopers.
Oh,
All the times
no.
we make the joke about say shenanigans one more time, you just laughing because you think it's funny, but you had no idea it's from a movie.
No. Yeah. I thought you just wanted me to say shenanigans one more time.
And so I could pistol whip you. Nice.
Yeah. Oh, then that makes more sense.
Yeah, it's from a movie.
So back to my intro.
Yeah, sorry.
Yes,
Oh.
Ron, it's great to be here tonight. I certainly wouldn't throw you off the edge of the school.
I thought
Oh,
I
God,
actually
yes, you would.
thought I figured actually it was going to be Death by Swirly tonight.
So I'll drop a car on you. How's that sound?
I'm actually curious though. Did that guy die? I mean, if he's
He
stuck in the
basically, his head got flushed.
like, if he's
Oh, no,
stuck
he
in there,
drowned.
then
He drowned.
He's gonna drown. So like, this movie actually kind of got dark. The hero killed somebody.
There's at least one murder.
Yeah, at least one. So anyway, that's fine. So not Super Troopers. What are we doing? Sky High. That's what we're doing. I would rather have watched Super Troopers. No, this was a listener request from a dear sweet friend of mine. Her name's Jillian. She listens to the show. Well, she occasionally listens to the show, but I know she'll listen to this episode because she made us do this movie. So, sorry, Sam's distracting me. So Jillian, just thank you for requesting this, and I'm glad you did because it was interesting, and it'll be interesting to talk about. And no matter what happens at the end of this episode, just know that I love you. There you go. That's all I'm going to say about that. So yeah. So
Because we gonna F this up.
do what?
I said we gonna F this up. Yeah, she shouldn't listen to this episode because we about to mess it up.
No, that's fine, and she knows that that's how the game is played here on Cheapseat Reviews.
Yes.
So I have to ask the question: had anyone seen this movie before today, or this viewing?
Guilty.
Yeah.
I actually own it.
Wow. No.
Boy, that's a hard square to mark off in bingo.
Right.
It was one of those Black Friday deals, and I hadn't seen it, and I thought,
Well, that was a
you know
Black
what?
Friday.
It's $1. Let's get it.
What's the worst that could happen?
What's the word?
And the worst that could happen is the movie.
You would watch that. You would watch it.
I will. I have to say I've seen half of the movie, and I was very drunk at the time. But
Nice.
yes, I remember seeing this video.
So, Sam, you said you hadn't seen this before.
Had not seen it. No.
I thought I had, and I couldn't remember. And then, I started getting it confused with Shark Boy and Lava Girl, and then I got more confused. And then Mary, what's her name?
Did you know?
Mary-Kate Olsen?
No, friggin' what's her name? Ramona showed
Mary
up
Lou?
from Scott Pilgrim, and then I got confused with Scott Pilgrim. So I guess I've seen it, but I don't remember any of it. So,
She's been showing up in a lot of our movies lately.
well, she has.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Like
thought you were going to
two,
say something, Corny. Yeah, this is our second for her, and this is the second with our hero. What's his beak? Not Vanderbeek. Don't say
Vanderbeek?
it. Nope, don't say it.
There it is.
Michael Angarno. Yeah, I know I'm saying it wrong.
Kingarno.
This is it's our second Kurt Russell film.
Yes.
That I'm aware
After some City Slickers.
City
No.
Slicker? Big Trouble in Little China?
Thank you. That's what I was
Big
trying to
son of a
do.
Big China and Little City.
Oh, yeah. Do I have that handy? I don't think I do. No, I don't. Anyway, it's fine. Because he would end up playing something else I didn't want it to play. Oh, before we go too much farther, Andrew, please tell us, what is this movie?
Nah.
Okay. Boy, it's a bad movie when your voice guy says no.
All right. This is a terrible description, just a forewarning.
Oh, I can't imagine that it's going to be bad.
Set in an era where superheroes are commonly known and accepted, young William Stronghold, the son of the Commander and Jetstream, tries to find a balance between being a normal teenager and an extraordinary being.
That is not.
That's not this movie at all.
Okay. Well, well, anyway, I have to.
This is not a Nicholas Sparks book. That's not what this is about.
Nowhere close.
So.
Rolo.
Okay. Oh my gosh! Really? Will Foley work?
That's my superpower. I can summon Rolos.
Sidekick.
All right. So anyway, I guess Andrew, I'll let you lead off as we typically do. You're kind of our initial thoughts on the movie.
Well, as the resident expert of this movie,
Is that what you are?
I must say that I have watched it, I guess, 7 or 8 times. And not because I want to, but my children have found it in our DVD. Here's a little backstory. We have 5 DVD cases, and these are books, like the size of 5-inch binders. Mm-hmm. And the children have gotten to the age where they rummage through them and ask if they can watch certain things. And this one came about a year ago, and it gets requested quite often because it's superhero and it's fun for kids. And I've had to suffer through it many times.
Okay.
But the movie itself is it's cheesy and corny as I think it was meant to be. I don't think it was meant to be enjoyed by adults or anybody with a pulse. But it reminded me of just a bad Disney Channel TV program that just happened to turn into a movie.
Okay.
Hannah Montana, Best of Both Worlds.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, not that I would know anything about that.
Yeah.
High School Musical without the musical.
Or high school. Well, no, I guess there was
Superhero.
No, all those people were like 20, man.
Well, these guys are.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Corny.
All right, so I saw like pretty much from the moment he got to high school for the first time to about his fight with Poor Man's Pyro.
Oh, okay.
And
War and Peace?
Yeah.
War and Peace. You know, it actually took me about a good chunk of the movie to realize it was War and Peace. I just assumed this kid was named War and Peace. And, I guess his parents were, hippies or whatever. But
they wore the Birkenstocks.
They are Birkenstocks,
right?
Just giant morphing Birkenstocks. You can't get much better cheese out of a movie.
Oh my gosh,
it is definitely designed for kids, and it was just in terms of fun, but it did have Bruce Campbell, so
right.
That was a plus. It was an actual plus.
And it was the Bruce Campbell we like.
Oh man, yeah, it was just dripping with Bruce Campbell. It's great.
Yes.
Yeah, I personally, if he had just given me one
groovy or something,
I think I would have actually let this movie. But
in his super boomy voice.
Yeah.
Groovy.
Right, yeah, that would have been great.
Although he did almost try to kill a kid. You think
many times.
Like the super strength thing, like you think they would actually, kind of like an NFL combine, you would actually know what they can do before you test them.
Yeah, you'd think, right? Yeah. I mean, it's basically.
I wonder how many accidental murders he's actually committed.
I mean, no kidding. That's seriously like, okay, well, person that we don't know what position you played in college, we're just going to make you deadlift 700 pounds because, but coach, I'm a wide receiver. Doesn't matter. Do it. Yeah, you're right. So.
I'm the kicker. Run that 40.
Yeah, exactly.
Is the kicker the equivalent of turning into a pile of splooge?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Now, in fairness, that guy had the same power. He had the same power as Alex Mack. Alex Mack. Remember that show from the 90s? No? Really? The Secret Life of Alex Mack? What was it called? Alex?
Where was that on?
I think you're making stuff up.
No, stop it. The Secret World of Disney? Alex Mack. No, it might have been Disney. It was on Nickelodeon, I think, actually. Had four seasons. She's Alex Mack. 1 minute she's walking home, next there's a crash and she's drenched in some weird chemical. Then she gets powers. Like they say in the show.
What is this called?
Alex, The Secret World of Alex Mack. I'm really surprised.
Alex Mack.
Yeah.
I'm looking this up. I think maybe I forgot.
1994.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I remember her. Larissa Olnick.
Yeah.
She was a hottie.
Yeah, she was. And she literally turned into a pile of glue and could slide around. But she had some other powers that she could do, but I don't remember what they were.
I'd forgotten about this show.
Yeah. That's
That was on Nickelodeon.
Yeah,
Okay.
so every time he did that, it made me think of that show.
Never heard of the show.
Well,
No, I'd never heard of it either.
that's okay.
You know why?
Well,
Because I had a life in the 90s.
you were already 30 by the time the show came out in '94.
You had a 5-year-old. I don't
Yeah,
understand.
you were already out like smoking and picking up girls and stuff. That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, as a, what? No, 94, I was a 8th, 9th grader. So I was still probably old.
That might have
Too
been.
old.
Yeah, I mean 94. Yeah, the rest of us. Well, Corny and I were.
Children.
We were 12. So
Yeah. You were still, Rugrats.
Speak
and
for yourself.
we were not Rugrats. Andrew was a
Sesame
Rug.
Street. And
Yeah, that's
I
where.
was in 4th grade.
Yeah,
in
that was
1994.
Andrew. Yeah, Andrew's still with Count Chocolate and stuff. So.
yeah.
No, you like Count Chocula? So, no,
Just out of diapers,
we didn't have cable.
You were already drinking Metamucil, Sam. Whatever. You got your AARP card the next year. So
Centrum.
yeah. Anyway, what were you saying, Corny? Your review of the movie, right, or something?
No, I was just saying that we didn't have cable then, so I didn't see the show. But no, for the most part, this just
that's right. When we moved to North Carolina, we had 2 channels. 3 if you moved the antenna.
Really?
Yeah,
That's funny.
that's right. So that's probably why I missed it.
That might be why, actually. Yeah. Anyway, it was fun. I liked it. She was cute. It was like Clarissa Explains It All, but she had powers.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, that's basically what it is.
So be a good TV show?
Well, that too. I mean,
okay.
it only survived 4 seasons for a reason.
it made it 4 seasons.
Yeah, it did. It made 4 seasons. Which, I mean, that's Nickelodeon, I mean, I guess whatever, it's fine. Anyway, regardless of that show, I guess, Sam, you're up.
Okay. I started the movie, I knew it was going to be about kids with superpowers, right? I mean, good Lord, you look at the movie poster and it's about as cheesy as you can get with
Good call.
Kurt Russell there in the middle.
Hold on. He looks like those popsicles. You know what I'm talking about? Like the blue and red and white striped popsicles, whatever they're called.
Okay.
Those things are delicious, by the way.
I know, and that's like I'm looking at the poster right now, and all I want is a popsicle. Anyway,
but the thing that caught my attention was the Disney. I saw that it was a Disney movie. And I was like, are we going to get a interesting Disney, or are we going to get a, what is the puppy movies? The
Airbud.
Yeah, Airbud. Yeah,
Airbud movie. Is this going to be really dumb, or is this going to be one of those interesting things? And I was okay for a while, but I think I can't remember, it was Andrew or Corny that mentioned this turned into a Disney Channel show really quick.
Yeah.
And it's about as formulaic as you can get. But I don't think the audience is 35-year-old men.
No, this is definitely not geared towards us.
And if it is, then
and one 58-year-old dude.
Boy.
So I'm having a hard time coming up with my brain around this, because I'm trying to make myself go back in time to think of what would the 15-year-old Sam, think was happening on that mystical shadow box. But
is that what you called TVs up in Minnesota?
Yeah.
The moving pictures.
Right.
The moving pictures. So I think I would have liked this as a teenager, a young teenager, mainly because of the I guess not Ben Affleck. God, who is it? Ben Stiller aspect of it. That you've got kind of a loser who ends up being more than he is, with the help of his friends. Ding, Disney.
Yeah.
So it's interesting in that aspect, but it's so predictable as a 30-something-year-old person to see, and you pretty much know what's going to happen in this movie, and that kind of ruins things for me when I see these types of things. So my daughters watched it with me for about half the movie, and they asked me to turn it off to watch Dino Trucks. And they asked more than once.
That's too funny. And
So
here's
that tells me a little something too.
Well, there's something very funny about that, because that almost same thing happened with Declan. So before, here's a little behind the scenes for you folks. I am recording this in my office because I
With a Duke blue shirt on.
again, it's purple. Oh, what is happening? Jeez. Anyway.
Louise.
But with you. Anyway, because I don't have internet in my house. So, anyway, before that, though, I said, hey, Declan, I'm going to have to watch this movie called Sky High. You've seen it before. Do you want to watch it with me? No. And he wanted to watch Rescue Bots. So.
What do you mean, no? I am your father.
Yeah. No, he was like, no, I'm not watching that. He literally was like, I'd rather go downstairs and play with my Legos than watch that movie. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good for him. Way to fight the power.
I know, right? Anyway, you done, Sam?
Yeah, I didn't like it as a 38-year-old person.
Yeah, you give yourself too much credit. Anyway,
that number's at least 48.
Come on now. No, so yeah, Sam, 100% right. This movie was not geared towards us. In 2005, when I was 23, right? Yeah, 23. This movie was still not. No, again, 16-year-old me. If 16-year-old me could watch this movie then, I'd go, holy crap, those graphics are amazing. Like Rockman looked really good. The Thing, whatever, So that would have looked really good in 96. Maybe, I don't know. We were 3 years away from The Matrix, but we had just seen Titanic, so maybe not. I don't know. I mean, we were coming a couple years away from Jurassic Park. So I don't know. Anyway,
I'm sure the budget for Jurassic Park was a little different than this too.
Oh, I don't know. I hadn't even looked. That's interesting. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think the budget is?
I'd guess around 50.
Okay. Anybody else got a guess?
Popsicle sticks.
Okay. So what does that mean? A lot of them?
A lot of them.
Okay.
No, I don't know. Maybe 40, 50 million. Yeah, sure.
40, 50. Okay. Andrew, you got a guess?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay.
It has Kurt Russell, so.
Yeah, they probably spent a lot on him.
So it's 35 million.
Okay.
Wow.
That's actually lower than I thought. Interesting.
So how much
certainly
money
comes out in some of the CGI, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, how much money do you think it made?
Oh, with
probably
the
doubled
kids
it.
movie? Oh, I mean, yeah, maybe 100 million.
Okay, 100 million. Sam said double it, so that'd be 70 million.
Around 70, yeah.
Andrew,
I'm closer with Sam. Yeah, I don't
closer
think
to
I reached
70.
quite 100.
Yeah, so it was 86 million. So
If it would have made over 100 million, we would have seen another Sky High, I think.
Well, there was actually, because I read it in the trivia, that was actually supposed to happen. There was actually talk of making a sequel, and it just never happened. I'm not really sure why. I mean, $86 million, you did double your money. So, I mean, that's successful. So, it wasn't because it didn't make money, and I'm actually surprised they didn't make one straight to video.
Yeah.
I mean, they made like 6 Spy Kids movies. So, I mean, I'm actually looking at 3 of them right now.
Straight to video.
Yeah, it would have been straight to video, but it wouldn't have had Kurt Russell. But you could have had that same Michael dude and a handful of the other characters.
The Poison Ivy wannabe.
Yeah, I guess she hadn't hit her stride yet. She's doing her thing now in Arrow and Flash.
Oh, that's where I recognize her from.
Yeah, she's kind of really hot in the Flash.
What's her name?
Danielle Panabaker, and she is a lovely.
She makes the panties.
Yeah.
Whoa!
She is a lovely creature, and
She's a panty baker.
She's in Flash. She is Caitlin Snow.
Interesting.
Yeah.
She's pretty.
Yes, she is.
Killer
She's
frogs.
pretty, but I'm not going to say anything else because I'm not going to be creepy.
Yeah,
like
because you would never say anything about a woman.
No,
on this
because they
show.
are precious creatures.
Oh my lord. Anyway,
Our Lord made them.
if this is your first episode, fine. But everyone else, you know
Wonderful
that Sam
things.
is a creepy old bastard.
This is also from the man who says ruined anytime someone has a kid.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. So. So
I love
Sam.
how you corrected me on the fact that I said it wrong.
Yeah. You just did like the equivalent of. You said I didn't steal her pocketbook, and she's like, there was a cell phone and 3 car keys. There was no cell phone. Yeah. Good job. Anyway, No, this
Hey,
movie...
she was born in '87. That's not too bad.
No, she's our age. So 5 years younger
She's
than
y'all's
us.
age. Yeah.
She's Andrew's age, actually. Right?
No,
Oh.
that's younger than me.
Oh.
But not by much. That's not like weird.
No, again, yeah, in this movie, she's just the
For me,
cute
it would
little-
be weird. It'd be 10 years, almost a 10-year difference. But
Well, that's not that bad. I mean, the later on you get in life, it's fine. I mean, now it's fine.
yeah.
In 05, that's not fine.
It reminds me of a friend of ours that used to say, well, I won't call him friend, but an acquaintance of ours that used to say, yeah, you can date a girl as long as she's half your age.
I remember the line. I actually don't remember who said it, and we'll have to talk about that off air.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember.
I
who said
remember
that too.
I remember it being said, and it's one of two people in my brain, and I don't want to say it on air because one or two of them might listen to the show. I don't know. I don't know.
Listeners, if you know who it is, please email
No, don't do that.
reviews at
No.
gmail.com.
And make sure you fill out your bingo card for Inside Joke.
Yeah.
That actually should be one. I'm sorry for that. That's a thing. No, this movie was fine. It was super cheesy. I actually wrote, my first note was, this movie is 2 minutes in and I've already rolled my eyes twice.
Yeah.
You know, like the phone rings and he's like, no, honey, it's the other phone. And then he answers it and says, there's trouble, big trouble. I mean, if he would have said in Little China, it would have been only like that much worse, you know, but he just...
I really wanted that to happen. Like, I wanted that line so bad.
Oh, I kind of did too. I mean, again, I
They
would have...
teased it so many times.
Oh,
or, you know,
Yeah. I mean, he if it wasn't for Disney, he could have said...
Son of a bitch must pay.
So...
he probably said it, but
said it with nicer tones. Yeah, no, you're right.
He ended up
it
as
was,
paycheck in this movie.
yeah.
But no, so you're right. So this movie is a paint by numbers teen angst
Disney movie.
Disney drama thing. The only difference is that we're going to surround it with the vehicle of superpowers, right? So we've all seen this movie in way better forms, like Can't Hardly Wait or She's All That or...
There were superheroes and Can't Hardly Wait.
No, but it's the teen angsty drama thing where like he's the kid who's all G glum Eeyore kind of thing, and she's too hot for him, whatever, and then he gets the girl because he's a good dude, right? So like this is the kind of the thing. I guess the difference is that he's in love with this girl, and she's in love with him. A different girl's in love with him. Only the big difference is that in this case, the girl he's in love with turned out to be the bad guy. Spoiler. And I'm going to ask Sam.
Spoiler.
Yeah, you know, it's a 13-year-old movie, 17-year-old movie. Sam, you and I and Corny, you hadn't seen this either, right? Or had you? You were drunk, so you don't remember. So other than Andrew, or I guess Andrew... Maybe the first time you say it, did any of us, did we all see that she was going to be bad?
You know, the funny thing is,
Maybe the second entrance.
I did not, only because I kept thinking it was the guy from Emperor's New Groove
David
doing
Spade?
the voice of the weird enemy guy.
So you were getting Dave Foley mixed up for...
Well, not Dave Foley.
Oh, interesting fact. He did all of his Foley work.
Nice. Nice.
Okay, and I'm confused. Who's Dave Foley?
Mr.
He was
Boy.
Mr. Sidekick. Yeah.
Oh, that's Dave Foley? Oh, okay. I get it. I was like, are we getting David Spade and Axel Foley, like, combined? Like, what's happened here?
Oh, he was on News Radio.
Yes, he was.
I love News Radio.
That Foley guy,
Yeah.
he plays, like, these little funny bit parts and everything he's in.
Patrick. That's right. Gronk. I thought it was Patrick Wartburn's voice doing the evil guy.
Oh.
When she's in the suit. So
It is.
It is.
Yeah, so I fully expected him to pop out. So yeah.
I love Patrick Warburton. He's great.
Does
Okay.
he show up? Is he credited as the voice?
Yeah, he's just credited voice as Royal Pain.
Very cool. Oh, same year he did Gronk. Oh wait, no, Gronk's New Groove. Never mind.
Kronk. It's Kronk, not Gronk. Gronk is a football player who is a.
Hey,
But
I
they're
wonder if this
basically
is
the
Sam
same
Go.
person.
How far away would he get?
They're basically the same person. Yes, Cusco's poison. The poison made especially for Cusco. Cusco's poison, right? That poison? Yes, that poison. I love that movie. Anyway.
Oh, we watched that so much. That's one of the kids' favorites too.
Oh,
and
yeah.
boy, that just I laugh every single
It's
time.
such a funny movie. It really
Why do we
is.
even have this lever?
I don't know. Why does she even have that lever? Anyway, that movie's great. The guy at the diner, he didn't pay his check, and he goes back to sleep. Anyway, we watched that actually at when I was working at Charlotte, and as kind of a way to say thank you to the staff who had to work over their spring break. So I ordered pizza, and we watched that movie in the theater. And one of my staff had never seen it before, and so one girl got on the other side of her, and I was on, like, we were flanking her, and we were literally quoting the movie line for line. So
Oh,
she
no,
did all
you're
the
those people.
Oh my gosh, yeah. She was the David Spade character, and I was the Pacha, and then she would do Yzma, and I would do Kronk. It was great. Oh yeah, the girl in the middle, Erica, yeah, she hated us. It was fantastic. Anyway, and then she stabbed me.
Oh man, it was her turn.
Yeah, I was trying to find a way to bring that story back around and make it funny.
And
And it fell.
It fell. So I'll just do.
I laughed. I chuckled. I cried.
I'll just play that instead, or I'll play Sam saying this.
Patient.
There we go. So
Do we really want Sam saying Bashan in a movie?
I don't know, but it's funny. I just like hearing it. I don't know why. It's just funny. It's
About
just,
kids and superpowers.
Patient. There's
sorry.
There's a certain inflection when in his voice when he says that too.
patient. It's very happy.
It's like you're singing. You're singing about it.
Patient.
Yeah, you're excited. Anyway, sorry. Good. Thank you, Skype, for that one. Actually, or was it? I guess we were still doing. We were actually on Google Hangouts. Anyway, my point is that this movie was dumb. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
It's just it had a lot of those under tropes. This is what I actually wrote this.
Did you have space in the paper to do them all?
So
The movie.
well, so I wrote. So the first trope I wrote is the kid isn't as good / different than his parents. So I wrote it's the hiccup trope, right, from How to Train Your Dragon.
You pointed to all of me.
Yeah, you just gestured to all of me. Exactly. He doesn't like so much as you, just everything you represent. Thank you for summing that up. The kid falls for the wrong girl trope, and then I wrote all the angsty teen tropes. I just wrote them all because that's what this movie turned into. It's just angsty teen movie.
There must be like a notebook somewhere in Hollywood that just has those tropes written out.
Right.
You know, and all they did was just, okay, check.
Yeah,
check.
I mean, like it was. I mean, heck, it was like what? It was Clueless, but reverse. Like instead of it being about a girl, it's about a dude. You know, like she thinks that she likes this guy, but you know, Paul Rudd actually likes you, and he's going to be Ant-Man one day, which is cool. So, which by the way,
And he
that
doesn't
dude,
age.
yeah, that guy hasn't aged in 30 years.
Yeah, I don't know how he does it.
He looks the exact same in
He's on the
Ant-Man
soul.
as he did in Clueless.
All about the Bashan.
Yeah, I'm all about that Bashan,
We did have this. We did have a montage.
Montage.
I sang that in my head as I was going through.
Oh, good. And then I wrote the last trope of cool kids get cool. Kid gets cool, then shuns friends trope. And then, of course, he has to have his redemption moment. Didn't they do that, Corny? Didn't they do that in the New Guy movie, too? Remember that movie?
Oh, yeah.
I love that movie. It's so dumb.
She's all that.
Yeah. Well, did she do it in that movie where does she shun her friends? I don't remember that.
Did you see that M. Night Shyamalan wrote that movie?
What? She's all that?
She's all that?
Are you serious?
No.
You can't be serious.
No. Don't do it. It's a trap.
It's a trap. Get an axe.
She's all that. M. Night.
I'm looking for a writer.
Yeah.
Praying with anger, wide awake, the Sixth Sense, Stuart Little,
Harley
Unbreakable Son.
Fleming.
No, he did not write that. You're fired. Yeah, you're totally wrong.
No secret that M. Night Shyamalan had a hand in the making of She's All That.
It is a secret because it's not on IMDb.
The movie's audio commentary features director Robert Iskov saying that Shyamalan polished up the movie script.
Okay, that's not the same thing. That's not saying that he wrote it. That's saying that he said, "Hey, what do you think about this movie?" And he changed a little bit.
He admitted to ghostwriting.
That's like saying, J.J. Abrams. Was it J.J. or Joss? J.J. Abrams wrote Armageddon. What do you want? No, it was The Rock. It's like saying J.J. did The Rock. No. Yeah. Michael Bay asked him to help out. Was it didn't we talk about that in the movie? It was somebody else. It was Tarantino and someone else helped him with The Rock, which is why it doesn't suck like the rest of his movies.
Ah, interesting.
In a 2013
Shyamalan did
interview,
an uncredited rewrite of the script, and a very good one that got the movie greenlit.
Okay, hang in there. Okay, this is interesting. In a 2013 interview, Shyamalan claimed to have ghostwritten the script. Fleming denies this. Mm-hmm. On the Blu-ray commentary for the film, director Robert Iskov confirms that Shyamalan was brought in after pre-production began as a contributor to the script. After his story points were added, the final rewrite was then handed back to Fleming so that he could then lend the story his unique voice in writing for teenage characters. Yeah, it's so.
And that's the twist.
That's the twist.
Yeah.
I have never seen it, so I don't know.
You've never seen She's All That? Oh, it's fine.
Oh, dude, I try to avoid those types of things.
It's Taming of the Shrew, right?
Does the truth hurt, Sam?
No, not Taming of the
Does the
Shrew.
truth hurt, Sam?
Yeah.
No, you're thinking of 10 Things I Hate
10
About
Things
You.
About You is Taming of the Shrew. This is the it's another one of
This
those
is
classic
that weird-looking girl.
Ugly Duckling.
Kinda, not really Ugly Duckling, but it's the thing where the guys make the bet that they can make the girl hot, and then they do.
You know, when I
I
saw that movie the first time, I thought, okay, and maybe it was because she was, out of my league
All
even
that?
when she was not.
Oh, nice.
But I thought it's not going to be hard to make her hot.
No, she was already kind of hot. All they did was made her hair straight and took her glasses off. It's like,
Yeah, it's the Superman syndrome,
yeah.
I went to Tennessee this past weekend, and let me tell you, if you're looking to find somebody to we had some people there with some summer teeth. You try to make them hot. I don't care if they're boy, girl, or squirrel. It's kind of hard to make them hot.
Oh.
If you are a listener in Tennessee, what am I talking about? Nobody listens from Tennessee. They still live in the mountains.
Oh my gosh! The name of the episode is gonna be something.
They still have rabbit ears, I think.
It's written down. Oh my gosh!
AOL is close to getting to their houses.
They don't even have internet there.
Oh my Lord! 1-star reviews from Tennessee listeners.
Oh my gosh! Summer teas. I love it.
Everybody who goes to University of Tennessee they're not even from Tennessee. And then they get there and say, holy
God,
shit. What's up with all the shotguns?
What's up
Is
with
it
all
okay to have a gun rack in the back of the classroom?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what they ask themselves. And then Betsy DeVos walks out.
Oh, Lord.
All right, class, it's time to get started.
We
I'm sorry.
We got to stop these bears.
All right, class, open your Bibles and
Oh my gosh!
let's talk about.
We need to stop.
I'm teasing. We love you, Tennessee.
And Betsy.
Not really.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, I'm actually looking right now to see if we have any listeners from Tennessee. Yes, we do.
Send all your hate mail to Chad Evans.
God rest his soul. Hey, we should make a Gmail account.
We've had 305 downloads from Tennessee, so they listen to the show.
Well, shit.
Yeah.
Whoops.
They now hate us. That will be 0 from now on.
Hey, how many fans do we have from Detroit?
I don't know. Let me look. Let me find out.
It's been a while since we've talked about good old Detroit.
18. We've had 18 downloads from Detroit.
Wow. That's yeah.
But the people in Detroit, though, they know that things are shitty. They deal with it.
They know. Yeah. In fact, they probably think we give them too much credit. I don't know.
Yeah. Shout out to Detroit listeners.
Who don't have lead poisoning yet.
We actually do like you.
Oh, yeah, man. You guys.
We do feel sorry for you.
Yeah, you guys are awesome.
But just don't go to Tennessee.
The weird
Don't.
There's
banjos in weird places.
I have to go here for just a second because I'm looking at under U.S. markets. I can look at by how many downloads we get. Charlotte being our number one area, which makes sense. But our number two area is San Francisco, Oakland, San Jose market.
What?
Yeah, 1,800 downloads from there. So
We are very popular in the Hispanic markets.
we did get that email a while ago. Like one of in the first 6 months of the show, I got an email asking if we did a Spanish translation, and I said no.
That would be no bueno.
I don't. I guess that's
it's only
still no in Spanish. So yeah, what?
Huh?
Oh, nothing. I don't speak English. You're speaking English now. I only know how to say I don't speak English and this explanation. All right, anyway.
And this explanation.
Yeah.
No habla inglés.
Yeah. I don't know. So back to this movie. Instead of insulting more people from other places. Sky High with I know we're supposed to be with the kid and we're supposed to follow him, but it seems strange that he knew none of this. Like, your dad went to this school. His dad just kind of feels like the guy that would talk about school all the time. This school made me the man that I am. Blah 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 blah. I just kind of felt like,
boom.
Yeah, sorry, I accidentally hit the spring on my my microphone. I don't know. It just feels like this would be. I don't know. I feel like the kid would know everything. Like, oh, that's the locker where he did the thing, and that's the hallway where he did the whatever. I don't know. It seems whatever. That's fine.
That's where I was conceived.
Right.
Oh God.
Or yeah, exactly. Like that's where I took your mother back for our 10th anniversary reunion and
Dumpster Baby, is that what it's called?
Prom,
you guys are terrible.
Anyway, so that was weird. Well, the kid turned into the thing. What? Oh yeah. No one. Yeah. That fight in the. Okay. By the way, hold
Cafeteria?
on. Yeah, the fight in the cafeteria. So he fights him and he's mad and your dad put my dad in jail and blah blah blah. Which I thought that was going to. Sam, I know you've read the books Aragon and you've seen the movie, which is a terrible movie, but. I kind of thought that's where this was going for a minute.
Terrible. They were going to be brothers.
Well, no, not brothers. I thought they were going to be because in Aragon,
lovers.
No, the guy, the ranger that comes and helps him, is actually the son of the bad guy.
Yeah.
So I thought this was going to be that, right? Like he comes to school and he's the son of what would be the ultimate villain, right? And then he has his redemption because he stops his dad. But no, instead, of course, it was. That
would be too smart.
But because that's what I thought they were going with that. I mean, the dude, they made him look like freaking Heath Ledger from 10 Things I Hate About You. I mean, whatever, it's fine. But so they have the big fight, right? He's throwing flames like freaking Human Torch.
Yeah, but he's horrible.
He is bad.
He's completely horrible with his aim.
Right. And then
eventually he should have hit him.
You would think, or gone supernova or something. I kind of felt like his power was just limited to just throwing fire. I felt like he wasn't meeting his full potential, but whatever. That's why he's in school. So then he just kind of goes the rest of the movie, and then at the end they're just kind of pals. But there was never a redemption moment. There was never that moment where one does the thing or the other one does the thing that kind of makes it all better. It just kind of happened and at the end of the movie we're pals. What?
And then it was when he says at the end of this story my enemy turned into my best friend and my best friend turned into my girlfriend. I'm like,
and my girlfriend wait, what? And my girlfriend turned out to be a very old lady, which is also illegal.
Yeah. She made out with a high schooler and she was old, so she could not only go to jail for the horrible things that she did, but also for statutory rape. So good job there, Ramona Flowers.
Oh, so sad. Well, I mean, technically, she aged back to a baby, so she was still a teenager.
Speaking of old, Cloris Leachman.
Well, you know why she was in this, right?
Could you imagine having Cloris Leachman as your nurse?
Well, yes. I think she would be awesome as our nurse.
I would know.
Oh, she's great. I love Cloris. She's so funny. You saw the longest.
She's hilarious.
You saw the longest yard. You know, where she was making Adam Sandler do all this naked stuff. It's great. I wanted to meet her, especially when she was in Beverly Hillbillies. Yeah.
Oh, she was great in that.
She was wonderful as Granny. I like that movie. I really actually do like that movie, but I don't know why. I just do. It has Jim Varney in it. He was great. Anyway, so
I reckon that's how they say howdy in California.
Yeah. They flick him off. And then the guy gets all mad because they cut him off, and he pulls out a pistol, and he's like, "That's a nice gun. This here's what I carry." He pulls out his double barrel shotgun, and the guy just floors it. You said I should get a big shiny car, so here I did. He put like giant mud tires, like big wheels on the friggin' van, the car they had. It's great. Anyway, go watch that movie, Sam.
I've seen it.
Okay, good. You've seen that movie, and you've not seen Super Troopers?
Oh, yeah.
That's fair.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
Now, why haven't you seen Super Troopers?
I just don't think I've ever had an opportunity to watch it.
I mean, I kind of feel like that's one of those. It's on TBS like every fourth weekend of the month.
It's probably on right meow.
Yeah, I was trying to find a way to do it. I couldn't think of it. Go watch it, Sam. It'll make so much sense.
Oh, big boy. Okay.
It'll make sense. People at home that have seen it are just laughing, I'm sure. I hope they are. If not to fight back the tears. I don't know why they're crying.
Because they live in Tennessee.
His arms look like Beetlejuice. I thought that was kind of funny. If Ethan keeps getting dunked, then why doesn't he just turn into a puddle? I thought that was kind of funny.
I thought if he kept getting dunked, wouldn't he go down the drain?
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think I'd want to go down there.
But my point is like when they grab him to swirly him, just turn into a puddle. Then, like he did it at the end of the movie. So, and then the guy got all grossed out about it for some reason. That was kind of before he died. 2005, we did have cell phones, which they established in the movie. Yet she decides not to call him. Whatever. Is laser-eyed dude going to act as the disco ball all night?
Poor guy.
I know,
He's
right?
just stuck staring at the ball on the ceiling.
Right. Just gonna hang out here with this diamond, and you guys have fun. But I'm doing my part.
Homecoming committee. What can I do?
No. Right.
It's that kid. Put him on the disco ball.
So if Scott, what's his name, X-Men, would do that, would that kill everybody in the room with the mirrors?
I don't know if his laser power would kill you, but it would hurt, right? I mean,
yeah,
it's actually just concussive force. It's not actually a laser. Yes, I said that while pushing my glasses up and
adjusting your pocket protector, right?
What? How is it not a laser? It's red and
it's actually just energy from a alternate dimension. His eyes are portals to it.
Red matter.
It's red matter. So now we're into Star Trek. It creates black holes.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell you call? Oh, sorry.
It's a defensive mechanism. Really, that sounds really bad. Actually, it sounds worse than just lasers from his eyes. His eyes are portals, but sunglasses stop the portals, which is always handy.
Well,
I always wondered why it didn't leak out. Because if his if his eyeballs are the portals, so he can shoot where he looks, then if he's driving, because Corny, you definitely wear glasses, and Andrew, I think I've seen you wear glasses, and Sam, you wear them when your contacts have melted to your eyes. But we've all looked out of the side of our glasses, so I always wonder if he looked out the side, would the little beam start poking out and hit the car?
Well, don't they always? I thought his glasses always wrapped around his face though.
Oh, I don't know. Did they? I mean, they did in that one movie.
This is the visor. I mean, Glasses are glasses, but I mean, obviously that's a whole pile. But no, I mean, it's what it is. Can't. It's kind of retconned.
Well, whatever. It's fine. I don't care. It's just. I'm glad you were able to impart that onto my face.
This not giving a shit is brought to you by.
No, it's good, man. Hey, I you know me. I can talk comic book stuff with you because I just didn't know. I just don't read them, and I.
That's extreme. That's fair.
And here's an interesting one. I heard about this the other day on one of my other podcasts that I listened to. Is that Marvel pissed off the world because like right now what you do is you can buy a paper copy and then in the paper copy you can download it digitally. Like if you already have, like, right, Corny? Right? I'm not wrong in that, right?
Or like digital comics. I mean, I'm not sure about that, but yeah, digital comics are a thing.
Yeah, I know digital comics are a thing. Like you can pay $2.99 for a digital comic or $6.99 or whatever it is, right? So it's $6.99 for digital and $7.99 for paper. I don't know what it is. I just don't know. And I think I could be spewing way wrong, but from what I thought I heard was that like Marvel stopped doing it where you could buy the paper copy and then get the digital, and then like people like freaked the hell out, and so Marvel's like, "Oh, our bad." It goes back to normal. So anyway, which by the way, I found a Serenity, or I guess it's Firefly, or maybe Serenity. I can't remember, but a Serenity comic book.
Nice.
It's not by Dark Horse. I can't remember who it's done, but it's a series. It's a comic series from the timeline of Firefly, not the timeline of Serenity. That makes a difference.
So
if you've seen the movie, you'll know what I'm talking about. So it's it's in the Firefly world. So anyway, I only had episodes or issues 1 and 5. So I didn't buy it. I should have, but I didn't. Anyway, regardless, no one cares. I guess the power of boners is more powerful than your dad's one rule.
Of course.
Yeah. So. Like when it is not, then.
no, fair. That's fair. I mean, and I'll give
Fire War was fought over some some woman, right?
No,
Little Troy.
Yeah. And other lady, Joan of Arc, right? Her death as a result of a thing or something. I don't remember.
That's Joan of Arcadia.
That's Joan of Arcadia. Okay, so there's a bad show that made people. Oh, never mind. Worst group of heroes ever. Oh, did you get a superhero DJ for a party like this?
I guess you'd have to,
right?
Otherwise, you're ruining the secret.
Right.
Yeah.
Talk about unnecessary secrets. The bus. Right?
Jerome Bettis?
And did anybody else notice that the bridge they go up on is like, when they finally jumped off the bridge with the bus, it was like thousands of feet above the earth? Yeah. Not safe.
Well, I did appreciate the throwback to the original Batman series with the gate or the sign dropping down.
Oh, sure, yeah. There was a lot of those kind of hand waving at things. Are we to believe that this high school is just one of many? I mean, is the world so populated with high schoolers that these are all the ones that just live in I guess New York, and
yeah.
Oh yeah, there's be a Sky High in North Carolina, and
kind of like there's a Hogwarts, and then there's
right, but Hogwarts is for all of England, and then there's like the American one, and then there's the Russian one and the Bulgarian one and whatever. So like, I don't know. I guess are there more than I don't know. It's just my point
you will have to
is
watch the sequel for.
That's never going to exist.
Actually, that would have been interesting. It would have been the sequel, and they would have been doing like debate teams and other issues against other schools.
Right. Yeah, maybe they would have had the House Cup that would have been introduced into the fourth movie.
They could have the debation.
Oh. You just want me to play it again.
Debation.
There you go. So
honestly sounds like you're singing.
It really
Masturbation is what it sounds like.
Debation.
The second half of the word.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, no, I just they all. It was convenient that they all were within a bus drive of each other.
Yeah.
And
Very fast bus.
How did the rest of the kids get there? Because it seemed like only freshmen were on the bus.
Well, there were a bunch of buses.
Were there?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, there were multiple buses.
Oh, okay. For some
like
reason,
the
I
last
didn't
group
see
to
them.
kinda roll in.
And then the first scene we see at the school, there are some kids that are just flying.
Yeah, I get those guys. I didn't.
Yeah,
for
no
some-
wire work at all, but
that
flying in.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, when he learned to fly, you can see his shirt like actually moving because of the wire work, but that's fine. Whatever.
Well, he was looking to this guy to save him.
Looking for this guy.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
I would never have expected a Foo Fighters reference on this show.
I love it.
Yeah. Have you seen? I know I'm going to go on another quick tangent, but it's a video. It's only YouTube where like 500 band members got together and played that song.
Oh yeah.
It's
That was-
so cool.
Do you imagine the timing that would take to do all that?
Well, I mean, just the logistics. I mean, how much power it took to do that, and
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like, have you seen it, Corny? Have you seen the video?
Wasn't
Oh,
it
yeah,
German?
yeah.
Was it German students or it was something?
Oh, I
It
don't
wasn't
know.
United States.
I don't know.
It was somewhere
Simply,
else.
Worst group of heroes ever. I mean, she started shooting that thing off to not Captain Planet, to the cap. What was his name? Not the captain.
the commander.
The commander. Yes. He reminded me of Captain Hammer from Dr. Evil's sing along blog. Anyway, he when they shot him, and then the mom went up in a really bad frontal attack, and then she got shot. Like, they all just kind of stood around. There was a lot of that, just standing around.
They
watching,
didn't have the budget to make a
like.
giant fight.
It just seems so dumb. Anyway, I don't know.
Hey, now shout out to Kelly Preston for looking hot at 90, whatever
80?
she was.
Yeah.
What? Oh,
Kelly
yeah,
Preston.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was looking good. She's known for Jerry Maguire.
Jerry Maguire.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah, good job. No, I thought her and of course Linda Carter. She was looking nice too.
Yep.
I mean, for
She's not some kind of Wonder Woman.
so dumb.
She
They
said
actually,
it.
oh, I know what they did. She was actually well, that's trivia. I'll get to that later. Fine. Anyway, so last thing, recruit here, they're stuck in detention. So it's like that's where they're going to be from now on. Is just detention. Like they're not going to go to super jail or something.
Speaking of which, why didn't they just make the rest of the school minus the gym of whatever dampens their powers? Because
Right.
that would have avoided a lot of crap.
Yeah,
Yeah. The janitor. Think of the poor janitor.
I know, right?
That would have been a good character to have.
Janitor man.
Janitor man.
Yeah.
Or the guy that had to clean up after all this crap. And
Didn't-
every time something happened, he's like, oh, man.
Isn't there a isn't
It's
there a
the
TV
living.
show?
See, that's a Disney Channel thing. That would work perfectly with this whole Disney idea.
There's a TV show with that. They are filming a TV.
Scrubs?
They are filming a Big Hero 6 show.
Filming or is it
It's-
animated?
It says filming, so I guess it's animated, but it says Big Hero 6 the series.
Interesting.
And of course he's Aleister Crey. Wreck-It Ralph Breaks the Internet. They're making
Yeah, the sequel.
a sequel.
Let me ask you this.
Sorry.
If this were an animated movie, would you feel differently about it?
No.
I would love it.
But I mean, if everything
if
is
it
the
were-
same and it's just animated,
Yeah.
If you take this thing and make it animated, I'm probably having more fun with this.
oh, okay, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, The Incredibles was a wonderful, wonderful movie, but I mean, we're still watching a teenage angst movie. I mean, we haven't
Cartoons, but with the animation, things are just naturally funnier. Sight gags can be the kid turning into goop would just be
Yeah,
like
but I
you could
mean,
do
but
that gag
all
more.
we're doing is we're taking away the element of of the
Surprise.
the practicality of things.
Surprise, bitch.
But do you think that when you watch an animated movie that you automatically assume and you kind of take away some of the cheesiness that you, or well, not take away, but you kind of expect some of it when it's animated, but when it's a live action, when you have it, it's more cheesy. Does that make sense?
I mean, I guess. I mean, you forgive bad acting, I guess, in animated because you don't really consider it bad acting. It's the way they were drawn. Whereas in this, you're like, I mean, the main character is a bad actor. He's bad. I don't know how he got this movie or the Hidden Dragon movie that we watched, Forbidden Kingdom movie. That we watched.
God,
He was the coif on his head.
He's bad. He's bad. So I don't.
Well, his mother and father owned dance studios, 2 in New York and 1 in Los Angeles.
Really? Is that the trivia you looked up on him?
No, that's in his little bio.
Right. Oh, good for him. I mean, yeah, for the 4 movies he's known for, we've seen 2 of them.
Wow.
He's still working, just in stuff I've never heard of. The Stanford Prison Experiment? Wait. Why does that
What's he
sound...
doing in that one?
That sounded... Yeah, I heard of that.
That's where you shock people to death.
Well, no, it was like an actual... It's based on a true story. It's basically like a documentary, but it's not... It was filmed as...
Yeah, it's where you... It's the Stanford prison... Was it?
Yeah.
The experiments were where they're shocking people. They were wondering how the Nazis got the Germans to do what they did.
Yeah, it's pretty
and it
crazy.
turns out everyday people will actually do pretty bad stuff.
Yeah, if you give them the opportunity to.
Yep.
Yeah, he's done a bunch of stuff that I've never heard of, but whatever, it's fine. Anyway, my point is that I mean, I see what you're saying, Andrew, but I mean, okay, name me an animated movie that's teen angst.
Big Hero 6?
What? No, there's no teen angst in that. He's preteen.
He's pretty angsty in it.
He's mad. He's not angsty. He's not mad at the world because people don't understand him. He's mad at the world because his parents and his brother are dead.
But wouldn't Emperor's New Groove kind of be? I mean, isn't he a teenager?
He's his 21st birthday, isn't it? It is his 21st birthday or 20th birthday?
I don't know.
I don't remember. I just, whenever I
There's
think...
a lot of excuses coming from Sean on this one.
Do what? A lot of excuses? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've seen a lot of animated films. I'm just trying to think. I mean, the only other one I can think of is...
Pinocchio.
Okay.
I'd say
he's going through puberty.
I was going to say, is he?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ariel is pretty angsty in her movie.
Yeah, that one is a little teen angsty, a little teen rebellion, though.
Yep.
I keep giving Sarah grief about we're not going to let our daughter watch that movie. Because it sends bad messages.
You think?
The one that really kind of comes to mind is How to Train Your Dragon 2. He's having to deal with, I have to be the chief, and my girlfriend is like the best warrior in the village, and he has to kind of deal with all these kind of things. Like, that's kind of teen angsty, I guess. And with dragons. So,
But you forgive it because of the...
Yeah,
dragons.
I mean, yeah, you do. Yeah, but to me, I don't think of it as a teen angst movie. I think of it more as it's more
Scottish Vikings.
Well, the Scottish Vikings. They all are. They are all Scottish, aren't they? Except for him, who's American. But they to me, that's more of a coming of age story because of the thing that happens in the movie that forces him to grow up, and then it's also kind of a buddy movie because him and Toothless are best friends and whatever. So anyway, it's beside the point. I see what you're saying, Andrew, and yeah, okay, I'll go with you. I'll go with you there. I'm picking up what you're laying down. Would this movie have been made better had it been an animated? This is The Incredibles 2. Dash has to go to high school.
There you go.
You know,
I'd watch that.
I can't wait for The Incredibles 2.
Pixar has anything to do with it, I'm going to watch it.
Oh, you're right. No, you're not wrong, dude. I saw Moana for the first time last weekend.
Yeah,
That movie
I haven't
is
seen that one yet.
amazing. It
Really?
is so good, and it's so good because it's not just typical. Here's a hero. Here's a bad guy. They must stop them. Like, there's a lot of heart to it.
John Lasseter has brought the magic back to Disney animation. He really has.
And The Rock can actually really sing.
Yeah.
And I know that the Moana song won the Oscar. I'm going to be honest with you. The Rock singing You're Welcome is the best song of the movie.
Huh.
I was rolling. And it is to me was worse than Let It Go. That song has been stuck in my head for a week and a half.
My kids are singing it all the time.
Oh my gosh. What can I say except you're welcome? It's like the most cocky song ever. And you love it because it's The Rock singing it. And you're just like, okay, that's cool. So anyway, go see Moana. It's great. It's really good. Highly recommend it. I liked it almost as much as Zootopia, and I loved Zootopia. I thought Zootopia was wonderful.
Fun fact, I've actually not seen any Disney movie since...
you got to see Zootopia.
Yeah, Zootopia is fantastic.
It's streaming. Yeah. I might force you to watch it for the podcast so that I can, so that we can dissect the racial boundaries that movie pushes and the ideals of equality and inclusion and privilege.
Yeah, it's quite crazy.
We can go.
Stories about racial boundaries. I dated a white girl in the mid '90s in the South. I lived. It was fun.
Yeah, you did, and have many fun stories of it.
Oh, indeed.
Yes, you do. But anyway, but no, the movie is that movie does that. It really does push a lot of those kind of racial boundaries and stuff. It's good. I definitely recommend Zootopia. Trivia. Let's get back to this movie.
What's this movie?
Yeah, this movie.
Bruce Campbell.
Sam, what are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. You're freaking me out. You're in my script. What are you doing?
Oh no, I haven't been back into the script for a while.
Okay, I see your little name tag up there. I'm like, oh crap. What did he change?
I haven't messed with it all this time.
What did he change? Anyway,
This time.
It's been a while since you've done it.
Yeah.
Linda Carter was initially. Wait, did I have something for trivia? No, I didn't. Okay.
Trivia.
No, I don't have anything for trivia.
Not a great plan.
Okay. Linda Carter was initially given gold bracelets to wear as an homage to her Wonder Woman role. Warner Brothers, who owns the copyright to Wonder Woman, did not want the bracelets shown in a Disney movie, so they removed them from Carter's wardrobe for the film. She did, however, get to say the line, "I'm not Wonder Woman, you know."
Wonder Woman.
Well, that's what this quote says. "I am not Wonder Woman."
Quote is wrong.
Well, you're right. It is wrong. Good job, IMDb. The comment Mr. Boy makes about sidekicks not wearing costumes with colors that clash with their heroes is a jab at comics' most famous hero sidekick team, Batman and Robin, where Batman is dark with blue and gray, and Robin wears bright colors, red, green, and yellow. This is the same house used in the TV show Boy Meets World, which is pretty funny.
Yeah.
During production, Michael Angaro, Will Stronghold, and Mary Elizabeth Winstead, Gwen Grayson, which of course is a combination of Gwen Stacy and Dick Grayson, had a romantic relationship. Way to hit above your belt, man. Good job.
Uh-huh.
While Danielle Panabaker, Layla,
had highest of fives.
Yeah, had a romantic relationship with Stephen Strait, Warren Peace. Good for him, I say to you. And the commander, Kurt Russell, says there will be big trouble in a scene about little trouble in China things.
Blah, blah, blah.
There we go. That's it. I will insert clips that I captured for the movie here at some point.
That was wonderful.
I know. Again, having no internet or time to prepare the show properly, so I will do that later. Not tonight, but later, and I'll post those with the show.
Damn, you're such a maverick.
I tell you.
And it is now later. So I'm going to add, without the guys, the clips here. First clip is something I've already forgotten, and I just recorded it, but it was pretty funny. So here is this.
In a few moments, you will go through power placement, and your own heroic journey will begin.
Power placement?
Sounds fascist.
Power placement is how they decide where you go.
The hero track, the loser track.
There's a loser track?
I believe the preferred term is hero support.
For now.
There you go, hero support. Where you have to go and be support, like an athletic supporter or something. Maybe that's not what it is. This one is something, again, I should have written these down, and I thought I did, but apparently I didn't. Here you go, little short clip.
You, front and center.
Let me first start off by saying what an honor it is.
Is that your power? Butt kissery?
There you go, a little Bruce Campbell for you, a little butt kissery. This one... So this movie had a couple of these moments where, like, I actually thought that the funnier dialogue was not what was supposed to be, like, the main dialogue on screen. So here is, in the background, the PA saying something I thought was actually kind of funny and rather clever. Here you go. There you go. Don't order hero sandwiches, because that's funny. All right, here we go. A couple more real quick. Right? No, I got a few more than that. Here we go. This one's about a thing. Here you go.
The kids who get bit by radioactive insects or fall into a vat of toxic waste, their powers usually show up the next day.
Or they die.
Oh, they die. Oh, that's sad. That's pretty funny, though. Next clip. Clippy clip. Here we go.
Your hero flies north at 300 miles per hour for 15 minutes. His arch enemy is tunneling south at 200 miles per hour for 10 minutes. Assuming your hero has X-ray vision, how long would it take for him to realize he's going the wrong way?
Once again, it's not supposed to be the main part of the dialogue, like the kids looking at the girl and they're kind of sharing a moment, and instead there's this kind of funny dialogue that the nerd puddle boy is reading from the book. So funny problem. I think this is bad guy monologuing.
My only regret? That this may be the finest supervillain speech ever given. And you don't even know what I'm saying.
I love that they kind of make fun of this in The Incredibles. When they get, when he's like, oh, you got me monologuing. Ha 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 ha. And then I captured this one, I think mainly because I can't tell if Kurt Russell screws up the line or he's doing it on purpose. But it sounds like he forgot what he was going to say because it didn't come across really as funny as more as awkward. So I wish I had this one for the guys to discuss, but I'll let you be the judge.
Oh, and Jonathan, whatever you're teaching them, keep teaching them it.
It just seemed awkward. Keep teaching them it. I didn't know if it was supposed to be funny or if that's supposed to be... I don't know what it's supposed to be. So anyway, those are your clips. Sorry for having to do it kind of post again. I finally have internet back in my house where I can pull clips and do things and post the show. So anyway, back to the normal part of the show. Anyway, they were funny, right? Clips were great. All right, time for trivia. Already played. Wait, no, I do have a clip for trivia. What the hell's wrong with me?
And now for some more bad news. Ready?
Right? That's what I was supposed to play for trivia, dumbass. Again, not my computer, my normal computer. Do we want to do the recasting game for this movie? Do we want to do that real quick? Yeah,
sure.
Corey says, yeah. Okay, so we're making this movie. We're making the reboot in 2017. Who is our hero?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
The Rock.
Okay. Okay, so you mean the hero as in the kid's parents?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah. All right, so The Rock. What's The Rock's same powers? He's just super strong?
Yeah.
All right,
that makes
I
sense.
like that. So The Rock, who's The Rock married to?
The Rock is married to...
Gwyneth Paltrow.
It's too annoying. I was thinking of...
I'm not sure.
I mean, would it be too on the nose to get someone who's been in a superhero movie? But like
Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Well, I like her and everything because I think she's hot.
I know.
But I was thinking more like...
Is she on your list?
Yeah. Like Halle Berry. Or, because she was that bad
James
okay.
Earl Jones.
He's
Halle Berry.
He's married to James Earl Jones. I still say Bruce Campbell is still the coach.
Yeah, no way.
That should never change ever. You can get him to come in and say some of his same lines.
Or Simon Pegg.
Yeah.
Simon Pegg. No, I still like Bruce Campbell, but we can make Simon Pegg. Oh, Simon Pegg is
Mr. Boy.
Yeah, he's Mr. Boy.
Oh.
He's the hero assistant, whatever they were called, hero support guy. Definitely.
Okay.
I like that a lot. All right, so we've got our parents. We need our hero boy.
New Spider-Man, just because that's the only kid I can
Tom
think of.
Holland? No, yeah. I mean, you could probably.
How about the kid from Modern Family?
I don't watch that show.
The Hispanic kid.
Oh, that kid.
That doesn't help.
Little chubby kid. No?
I don't know. I'm looking at him. I don't know who this kid is. I don't watch that show. Rico Rodriguez?
There you go.
I think we need to make it a girl.
All right.
There's always more drama with teenage girls.
All right. So
speaking as a high school teacher,
that'd be hilarious if it was a superhero teenage girl comedy.
All right. Who are really popular teenage girls right now in the Hollywood?
I don't think we should answer that question.
Oh,
I think we'll
have
the government on our doorstep.
Hang in there. Breaking news. Beep, 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 beep. Don Rickles has passed away.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's really sad. How about she might be too old. What about Sophia?
Loren?
No, Sophia.
Wow, that just happened.
She was the knife leg lady in that movie that we love, Kingsman.
Oh
yeah. Oh yeah.
Speaking of Paul Rudd, today's his birthday.
I'm sure he turned 400 today.
Yeah, he's 48. He still looks like he's 30, which is fine. I don't know who else. I'm trying to think. John Ratzenberger's birthday is today too. That's good. Billy D. Williams' birthday today. All right.
All right.
Okay, so while we think about that, the principal. Who do we get that used to be like? Michael Keaton.
Adam West.
Is he still?
That would be awesome.
I don't think
Is he still alive?
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
I don't think he's acting though.
No, he does voices for Family Guy.
As Mayor Adam West.
As Mayor Adam West, you're right.
That's right.
I like this idea.
If you can get him to come on and be on camera, I like it.
I bet he would.
I like this idea.
Who are we missing?
What about Emma Watson as the girl? Is she too old?
She's getting there.
It's not
I
that
think.
she's getting there. She's like 24.
Yeah, she's old.
That's prime high school age. For
she could still play high school, but I mean, do we want to? I mean, I guess we can use her. Why not? She can be it.
Let's just take the cast of Harry Potter.
But let's be. But hold on now. Let's be fair. The daughter of The Rock and Halle Berry is not going to look like Emma Watson.
She's adopted.
I mean,
okay, the girl from The Flash. What's her name?
Danielle Panabaker?
No.
She's in The
the one
Flash.
that has that's Hawk Girl.
Yeah, she'd work. She looks Samoan.
no, you could do Lenny Kravitz's kid.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
What's her face? Kravitz.
Zoe Kravitz.
Zoe.
Yeah, she'd be good. I think she could do
Wait, what do we know her from?
She was Days of Future Past. No, not Days of Future Past. First
No,
Class.
the first one, the first class.
She was the bee thing that spit stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait, she spat. I didn't think she's.
Yeah, she shot little rocks of fire. It was really dumb.
Oh, she's a spitter. Okay, cool. That's terrifying.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Next, please.
All right, so cool. I like this. And then the boy she's trying to meet is whatever the guy that is in love with her, and she's not aware of it.
Yeah,
But
the
girls
Spanish
are
kid
more
from Modern Family.
No.
Farva.
He could still be the bus driver. Get him to do it. I mean, the only thing he needed they crowdsourced Super Troopers 2, which is really cool.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, I like this idea, so we'll make it happen. There you go. So that's that. That was fun. On to this. Okay, top 3. So we decided to do. Oh, soundtrack great. By the way, I gave it a This was
Blah.
Giacchino. This was
It was-
Michael Giacchino. Now, the score was whatever, but the music, all the covers that they did of like 2005 pop, I loved it. Especially that clip. I didn't mean to play this little bit. It's just not working.
Compared to home.
Yeah, that stuff's great. I liked all that stuff. So, because like 2005 was right out of college, like I was real big into Fall Out Boy and other.
Wait, Fall Out Boy isn't a recent thing?
No.
Okay.
Wow. Thanks for showing your age there, Sam.
All right. I downloaded Fall Out Boy a couple weeks ago on my iThingy.
I think, Sam, you are really. What's this thing called? An eye something?
You
It's like
youngin'.
I use it to cut my onions on because it's a pad. Anyway. No, Fall Out Boy, they've been around for a while. Their second album, which was one that made them really famous with Dance Dance and that other song, I can't think of what the name of it.
Black Parade? No, that's
No. My Chemical Romance.
That's
That's
My
My
Chemical
Chemical
Romance.
yeah.
I'm getting,
not that I know anything about that.
I'm getting my 2000
Matthews.
The Sugar We're Going Down Swinging.
Yeah, there it is.
Down in an earlier round. Yeah, that came out in like 05. So yeah, I listened to that album many times driving from Boone to Charleston, working on that wonderful TV show that I worked on.
Oh yeah.
Top 3. We decided to pick kind of superhero. So the idea is that these are superhero powers that we would instill in ourselves like tomorrow, right? We're all bitten by radioactive bugs, insects, and we have these powers, right? So there's your caveat, right? So like, I'll let Andrew go, and then we'll go from there.
Okay, so going from somewhat creepy to very creepy.
Invisibility.
Yeah.
Yes.
I guess we would call this stretchability.
Is that number 2?
Or elasticity. I don't know what you want to call it. That's number 2.
Yes, elasticity.
And regeneration.
Oh.
That's number 3.
I never thought about that one. All right, right on. So you want to be Violet, and then Elastigirl, and then Wolverine.
Yes.
All right. Cool. I like that. Corny, I'm really interested to hear what you say. Because you said you had one that none of us would ever pick.
Yes, I do. All right. So my number 3, now that I'm a bigger, slower guy, I think super strength would go very well with the look. Also have the bald head. So if I just got in shape, I'd just be
Luke Cage.
Right.
Luke Cage,
I'm
yeah.
with you there.
Number 2.
Well, Luke Cage isn't just super strong. He's he's impenetrable or whatever. Like he's not just
Invulnerable.
that he's invulnerable. Thank you. It's not that he's just strong. Like
Although
Jessica
apparently
Jones
he
is
can,
strong.
He can have internal injuries.
Well, yeah. If
Yes.
you get a bullet that'll carve through steel, yeah, it'll do that. Go watch the show.
So, which brings me to my second superpower of invulnerability, because super strength is just.
Are we
one
adding
thing.
these all on top of each other? Is that what we're doing?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm just.
Okay, I'm just
you know,
curious.
there are super strong people who aren't invulnerable. So I'm just
Right.
adding the 2.
Yeah.
Because or yeah, just basically the ability to take a massive amount of pain, which means my nights out drinking wouldn't be so bad.
Sure.
And the last one, which is like the greatest superpower ever, would be Zach Morris's timeout. Because that thing was the best thing ever. Not only could you stop time, you could influence what happened from there.
Yeah, you
could
can
dodge
Break the fourth
punches.
wall. Yeah.
Yeah,
You break the fourth wall.
Yeah.
I mean, you were like Deadpool with extra power. So, I mean, so I could be super strong and, be about to hit, a building's about to follow me. I'm like, today's not that day. And I would just stop time.
Time out.
And I'd move out of the way. And then start it back up.
I like that. That's actually really clever. Good job. Sam.
You're welcome.
Fly.
Okay.
Definitely Fly would
So
be
you
my
want to
number
be
3.
Jeff
I'd like
Goldblum's
to-
The Fly.
Do what?
You want to be Jeff Goldblum's The Fly.
No.
Oh, you don't want to
want
be
to be able to fly.
Oh, okay.
Like the flying super people.
Like Superman, I guess. I want to be super in a man. Is there someone like that?
But it has to be consistent because I actually have nightmares where I've learned to fly, but then all of a sudden it's like I forget and I'm in midair.
Nice.
Or it has to be consistent. Because think about it, you're flying and all of a sudden, I can't fly anymore. You're in trouble.
Yeah.
Number 2 has to be invisibility.
Yeah, you creeper.
Yeah, so I can sneak into Sean's house or into the 7th floor of the student center at Clemson and, strangle.
Stop it.
So that would be number 2. And number 1, time travel. I don't know who that would be compared to. I guess Kitty Pryde is able to do it.
No, that was a BS power.
That's not. Yeah, they made that up. And
no, that would be cool
she doesn't
turn back time
travel. She just can see.
If I could turn back time.
If I could turn back time. Sorry.
Yeah. So that would be mine. Mainly the time travel would be to become the billionaire. So I could become Batman with time travel abilities.
So I like time travel, but it would be a very wasted power on me because I wouldn't go much further past 1980. Just not safe.
You could go forward
time
to
travel. Why don't you go back and go back and try to stop slavery from happening? I might get there, and then this one looks strong. Shit.
Right. And clearly well fed. No? Okay. All right. So Sam, you're gonna be a time traveler. Yeah. But so you're a time traveler. So you go back to what, 1941, but you're still in Hickory, North Carolina. So how are you gonna get to Germany to stop Hitler?
Oh, I wouldn't. No, you don't mess with time.
Oh, so
what you do is you go back and you put
you want a magic school bus situation.
You just
bet
want
on a game, and then you go back to the present, and then.
So you don't want. So you only want to affect kind of yourself.
Yeah, it's very, very, very selfish time travel.
No, it's not surprising. So you're not really a superhero. You're not really a superhero. You just want the power so you can do whatever the hell you want.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. All right, my turn. So I did very specific ones from movies.
Oh.
And I basically my honorable mention would be what's her name? Dakota Fanning's character in Push, where she can see the future, but she has to draw it. So that's my honorable mention. My number 3 would be to be able to push, like in the movie Push, meaning I can look into your eyes and push into your mind an idea, which is what the movie's about. So Sam comes over, and then I just look at him, and all of a sudden Sam brings me a cold Coke. It's very nice.
And then I stab you.
No, you wouldn't, because I would put in your brain that all the money that you go back and bet on, you have to give to me. So every time you go back in time,
well, that's no fun.
Well,
what happens?
But you would love it because I pushed the idea in your brain that this is the greatest thing ever. Giving me all your money is the greatest thing ever. I'll let you keep half of this money that you immorally created. Number 2 is it telekinesis when you can control matter with your mind?
Yes.
Then I want that from Push. What Chris Evans' character has. And then my number 1, and this one mostly was so corny, we'll say it. I want teleportation like Nightcrawler.
Bamf.
Yeah, there you go. But no, really, teleportation would probably be my number 1. So either Nightcrawler,
Bamf,
or Jumper, either one.
See, the thing is with teleportation, if you solidify in shit, you die.
Well, that's why the both of them have the rule is you can only do it to places you've been to and seen.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard for him to jump into places he's never seen before. So he's able to, jump into the safe because he saw the inside of the safe or whatever. So like in X-Men 2, he's terrified that he might jump into a wall, but Jean Grey has faith in him or something, and so or not Jean Grey, Storm has faith in him, and then he's able to go not only into the appropriate space on a very small catwalk, but they didn't fall 6 inches down either, but it's fine. It's actually probably still one of my favorite of the X-Men movies, that one, the second one.
Dude, the opening to that movie is
it's
worth
so
it.
good. Yeah, with the Nightcrawler scene in the White House is fantastic. So
yeah.
And see, and my point of my intro of this category was that I'm terrified of heights, legit. Scared of heights. I've always been that way for the most part. Can't do roller coasters. I had to fly for the first time a couple of weeks ago. I mean, I was sweating bullets the whole time. I just don't like doing it. So teleportation, like if I have to go high up for whatever reason, I can just teleport back to the ground, and be fine. So because teleport doesn't create noise. It's Nightcrawler.
Bamp.
There you go. So, because at first I was like, oh, I'll be Spider-Man. Spider-Man's my favorite character. But then Corny or Sam, one of them said, well, the rule is it has to be you. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm scared of heights. So that wouldn't work. Which is funny, Sam, you said you've had the dream about flying. I've had the Spider-Man dream, but I've never been to New York City. So I'm always like swinging around High Point or Gastonia. So like there's no tall buildings.
5-6 feet off the ground?
Yeah, there's never any tall buildings, so I'm constantly like swinging from telephone poles, and it's really lame and really annoying. So, but it's funny. And I still get scared because I'm like 12 feet off the ground, and I'm like, oh, shit. So, anyway. That's it. That was fun. That's always a good time.
Just to throw this in there really quickly, since we are on superpowers, if you haven't seen, this goes for the listeners and for you guys, if you haven't seen the show Misfits, it was an original, I think maybe Hulu, or maybe. You should go watch the show Misfits. It's about a British group of teenagers that get in trouble, and they are sentenced to do kind of like a public service for their crimes that they've committed, and each of them end up getting superpowers, and it's hilarious, and it's completely irreverent and very funny and British. So
nice.
You should look it up.
All right, cool.
We've been given super.
I was just singing it, Corny, but no one else would get it. Ooh, crap, that was loud. Yeah, the Five Iron Frenzy song has a song called Superpowers. Only it's sang completely ironically. Anyway, that's fine. That's it. I think that's our show. Yeah, that's it. No email, which is fine.
He lies. It's not fine.
No, it's fine. You know what?
No, it's not.
You guys want to... this show is...
Sean's sense of worth is now destroyed.
You know what?
Email.
I'm to the point where it's like, you know what? That's fine. I'm actually to the point where it's like, you know what? This is going to sound super mean, but I do this show for us. So no one else wants to participate. That's fine.
So if you're listening right now, screw you is what he's trying to say. No, that's not me.
No,
I didn't say that.
That's not what I'm saying.
I didn't say that
No,
at all.
send your emails to
Sean
cheapseatreviews.com or cheapseatreviews@gmail.com if you want to participate. Please send us your requests so that we don't have to do movies like Sky High ever again. We have to do. This was a request, so you can send your. If you want to send your hate mail, I know her email address. I'm not gonna say it on air. I would never do that.
But he will off air. We will see you next week.
Yeah. Oh no, off air. I'll give you her phone number. You guys can all text her. Out of 10. Out of 10. Andrew.
I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna say a 5.2. Creepy older gentleman dressed in a green plastic diaper, laughing in a high-pitched girly voice.
Okay.
Was it the same guy that played the big-headed dude?
What?
Wasn't that the same guy?
Big-headed. No.
They're two different actors, right?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's two different guys.
I'm confused now. Sorry.
Diaper guy, the little goblin, and the Brainiac guy with the giant head.
Who was the guy with the giant head? Doctor something, right? He's usually Doctor.
Medulla.
Was that his name?
Yeah.
Medulla? Medulla
Yeah.
oblongata?
Yep.
What's wrong with your Medulla?
Mr. Medulla. He didn't even have his doctorate. Kevin McDonald is his name. So what do you want to know? Is he what?
I thought maybe that was the same guy as the creepy goblin guy.
I'm still confused. Okay.
I didn't mean to send us down another rabbit hole.
Sorry. He played Harry Potter in Epic Movie. Sorry. Just thought it was kind of funny.
Nope. Oh, no, I guess not. Okay.
Yep. Anyway, continue. Corny, your turn. Sorry.
I'm going to give this also a 5.2. Should just call Will Stronghold Superman out of 10.
All right. Corny, by the way, did you watch Lucky Number 11? Did you get a chance to watch that last week?
I did.
What would your out of 10 have been? Did you like it real quick?
Yeah, it would have been an 8.8.
Oh, wow. You that would have been the highest score of the team.
It was super interesting.
Right?
It was a Josh Barnett sighting.
Yeah. It's a cool movie. I liked it a lot. As reflected in my review and my score from last week. So your score, Corny, puts it to a 7.875. So for what it's worth.
Nice.
Sam.
I've got to give this a 4.8. I don't know. Teleporting to Sean's office and throwing him out a window.
All right.
That's terrifying.
I know, right?
Bamf. I'm behind you.
Okay.
You don't want to be behind me, man. I've had some really bad food tonight.
Sean, did you just look behind you?
No.
Oh.
No, I'm at my computer screen's over here. Behind me would it be me doing this kind of thing. Anyway, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
Visual aids for the people listening at home. I'm going to give this thing a big fat whopping. I don't know. It had some funny moments. I mean, there were some moments that were legitimate, like laugh out loud moments. I wasn't really ever bored, honestly. It was dumb and super like, oh, she turns into a gerbil. That's obviously going to come into play later. Oh, she can control plants. She was actually kind of like the most badass person in the movie. I wish they would have done her
Powers Ex Machina.
Yeah, I mean, no kidding. Like Trees Ex Machina or something. I don't know, man. She was pretty great. So I mean, this movie had some good. So I'm actually going to give it. I'm going to give it a little bit more love and say a 5.85 out of 10. Groovy Bruce's. That's his Twitter handle, by the way. Bruce Campbell's Twitter handle is Groovy Bruce. Out of 10. So
he just gets better.
He was great. I thought he was really good. And again, I wanted more of him, honestly, which is always the case. I always want more of him. That's it. That's our show. Thank you so much for listening. We are doing Blazing Saddles next week. That's right. We're doing freaking Blazing Saddles. It got added to
Blazing Saddle.
It got added to Netflix, and frankly, we were scared it was going to go away. So, whenever there are certain movies that whenever they get added, we just jump on them.
Got to do it.
Just jump on them.
And the original next two movies weren't available.
Oh, they weren't.
A fat kid on a footsicle.
No. Yeah, I was actually going
right on and go to town.
Say something similar to that. We've got some other really interesting movies coming up. We have. So Blazing Saddles is next. The movie after that, episode 161, is Corny's favorite film of all time, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
Yes. Maybe.
We'll see. It's currently not streaming, so we might just watch it on our own, or I don't know what we're going to do yet. But after that, definitely Kung Fury was a listener request. And then we've got stuff like The Giver, Halo 4, Forward Unto Dawn. I don't know what the hell that is. John Dies at the End, Knights of Badassdom. We've got some interesting things coming up on the list. I mean, we actually have movies until almost episode 200.
Well, some of them aren't streaming. So
yeah, I think
we're hoping that they come back. But
Tammy and the T-Rex. What the hell is that? Is that something?
That's what I said.
Is that something that somebody requested? I think it was. I can't remember. Anyway, it's fine. Blazing Saddles is next week, and the sheriff will be near. That's all I'm going to say. I guess we're probably gonna have a disclaimer on that movie, aren't we?
Yeah, more than likely.
Not nearly a Tarantino film. I was thinking about that actually the other day. If we had done Django Unchained, would I have bleeped out the N-words?
I think you have to.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay.
Family stuff. I mean,
yeah, I mean, and people might
family show.
And yeah, I mean, and some people might legit listen to us like in the car with their kids and whatever. And I mean, we don't say the S word that much, but
or kids.
If you do listen to this in the car with your kids,
you probably should.
You are pretty up.
I hate you.
Worth it.
So close to the end. I love it.
To the end.
Anyway, on that note, thank you for listening to Cheapseat Reviews. If you still are, my lord, the podcast that continuously sabotages itself for the good of mankind, or something like that. Follow us on Twitter at CheapseatCast. Go to our website, www.cheapseatreviews.com. Leave us a review, iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, YouTube, whatever. You can find us. Facebook.com/CheapseatReviews. I have a new blog. I haven't posted one recently because some family stuff has kind of happened, and I haven't had a chance to get near a computer in the last about 10 days or so. I'll post a new one. Go on there. Tell me how wrong I am about Fury Road. And then, of course, always you can send your emails to cheapseatreviews@gmail.com. And, yeah, I think that's going to do it. That was fun, guys. Again, Jillian, legit, thanks for making us watch this movie. I kind of was regretting it. Not regretting it. I was kind of not wanting to do it, but I'm glad I did. It was fun.
I didn't kind of want to do it.
Actually, none of us really wanted to do it, but Jillian kind of reminded us that we had to, so we did, and it was good. It was fun. So all that having been said, on behalf of Corny, Andrew, Sam, this is Sean saying thank you guys so much for listening. You guys are great, and we will see you next week.
I need to go pack my summer teeth for my trip now.
Oh, shit. God.
I want to see a montage of Sam. Back in his clothes.
Oh, my Lord. I hate you so much. All of you. No, not you, Corny. You're the only one that I like.